TGIF, and welcome to Inside the Show. Starting in the American League Central, the Indians combined to allow only 4 hits as they blasted the Astros 8-1. The Chicago White Sox finished off the 4-game sweep as they took down the visiting Orioles 5-3. The Texas Rangers got 11 hits overall as they grabbed the win against the visiting Royals 6-2. The Toronto Blue Jays tallied 5 home runs overall as they destroyed the Angels 12-0. J.D. Martinez had an outstanding day at the plate with 8 runs batted in, helping lead the Red Sox to a win over the Rays 14-3. The Seattle Mariners put up 16 hits on the day as they defeated the A's in Oakland 8-4. Joey Votto had an outstanding 5 hits at the dish as Cincinnati got the best of the Pirates 4-2. He is currently among the NL leaders in batting average. The Brew Crew totaled 13 hits as a team as they got the best of the visiting Mets 10-5. And that's what's going on around baseball heading into today's action. Join us again tomorrow for more updates from around Major League Baseball.
The weekend has arrived, and we've got baseball from Progressive Field in Cleveland. Tonight, Game 2 of this 4-game weekend set between the American League's Houston Astros and the Cleveland Indians. 2 great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Trevor Bauer, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to look at a hot pitcher right here. His last 3 starts, all 3 he's picked up wins. And if he can continue that, he should be on his way to winning his 4th in a row. It'll be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
Ready now, Josh Reddick. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Right fielder, Josh Reddick.
And he'll step off and try again. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Fellas, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. Well, they've been on a pretty good roll of late. Winners of 7 of their last 8 ball games.
What an opportunity to get a chance to put our eyeballs on one of the best teams in baseball right now. This team has played so well. Their manager has been on point. Every move he makes is working. Timely hitting, great defense, good bullpen. The starters have been on point. This is going to be special.
Reddick behind a ball and 2 strikes. Temperature was in the 70s earlier today, but 59 at game time tonight. The 1-2. Grounded back up the middle. Lindor over to his left. And there's one gone to begin the evening. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, fellas, there's nobody that I'm more excited to watch play than Carlos Correa. He had 20 ribbies last month. That's RBIs. That's ribeye steaks. However you want to put it, he drove in 20 men. When you're doing that over the course of a month, that's some pretty consistent hitting.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. His numbers against Trevor Bauer. He's a .300 hitter, 3 for 10. First pitch on its way. Takes this the other way to right, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
So a runner at first with one man gone, and striding in the speedy second baseman Jose Altuve. Now a move over to first, and he'll get back in safely. And another throw over. A dive, but he's back. First delivery to him on the way. Hit to short. On to first, and there were two down. So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Carlos Correa. He's currently fourth in the AL in RBIs, and he's got a chance to add to that total right here. Here's the first pitch to him. A changeup that just nips the outside of the zone. Bregman stands at second with two gone. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, one of the most consistent umpires throughout the league. Both pitchers and position players love this guy.
Yeah, I think one of the best in the business. How I judge a good teammate is every day he opens that door. Is he consistent? Can I count on him? Mike Fillmore is the exact same way behind the dish.
Popped him up. Thames has got it, and the side is retired. One left for Houston. Now the Tribe will get their shot. Still scoreless. Lance McCullers will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
This guy's a pretty good pitcher, and I was looking through the stats, and one thing jumped out at me: a sub 1.20 whip coming into this start. That tells me a couple of things. One, he's not afraid to throw strikes, and two, when he does throw strikes, he throws quality, and he still gets people out. It'll be fun to watch this guy work in this one today.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one. And fellows, these Astros entering play here tonight. It was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games.
Yeah, Matty, they got to find a way to put yesterday behind them. They got pounded without question, but today is a new day, and they regroup and grind and try and do the little things to try and win this ball game.
This is in the air to left field. Pena has a play. One down. Time now in Cleveland to take a glance at the Tribe's starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, I know these pitchers are going to be very careful when dealing with Jason Kipnis. He's hitting over .350 versus right-handed pitching on the season. And today, he has another right-hander on the mound. I don't know what it is or how he picks up the ball so well, but he is sure putting up great numbers against them.
Coming to the plate now, Jason Kipnis. And as we give you a look at his splits, he's had the better of right-handers this season, no doubt about that. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. 0-1. Here's the pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. Kipnis, or Kip for short. He was taken in the second round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has. Nice pick.
The 1-2. Popped up. But this one's out of reach into the home dugout. Chopped weakly to the left. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Batting third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
So striding in, Jose Ramirez. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one stayed too low apparently. Runners on first with one down. Line drive to center field. Springer is there, 2 gone.
Batting fourth, designated hitter, Edwin Encarnacion.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Edwin Encarnacion. First at bat for him as he enters play third in the American League batting race. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Reddick has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Indians leave 1. Still no score. Having a very nice year, currently second in the American League in batting average entering play.
George Springer.
First pitch on its way. And it's fouled away. Again, another foul ball. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
Here now the 2-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Here's another 2-2. Fouled away.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
Here's how the Indians are setting up on D. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5 fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning. Keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. A high fastball is in there.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely do you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
The 1-1 home. Misses, ball 2. No score here as we play inning number 2. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now. Waiting next is Brian McCann. There's ball 4.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Next up for the Astros, Brian McCann, as we take a look at the splits between April and May. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside. Gurriel stands at first with 1 out. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. His numbers against Trevor Bauer. He's got 5 base hits in 22 tries. 2 of those hits were for home runs. Now the 2-0. Right back to him, and it's off his shoe. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first.
Designated hitter,
Striding in for Houston, Tyler White. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
The 1-0 is taken for ball 2. Now the 2-0 is swung on and missed. Strike 1. First and second now, 1 man out. And a double steal try here. Bouncer down the line. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now. Rob Pena is on deck. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Count still full, 3-2. Another full count pitch home. Got him.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you could tell these things and exploit them.
In now, Rob Pena, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. 2 left for the Astros. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's Michael Brantley. Past meetings against Lance McCullers. He's got a 3-for-5 line.
Michael Brantley.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
Taking all the way that time. It's 3-1. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Not too often do you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Another full count pitch on its way. Swinging a soft liner. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Man, he got the front foot down right there, kept the front shoulder tucked, and was able to stay inside that ball for a soft liner in the center field.
In now for Cleveland, Eric Thames. He went deep in the contest last night. First delivery to him on the way. And a fastball just a bit high. The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. Two and one to the Indians' first baseman. The 2-1. Now a ground ball for Altuve. This might be two. The second for one. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Batting seventh, right fielder, Norman Cain.
Digging in the switch hitter, Norman Cain. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night. First pitch on its way. Called strike over the outside part of the plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Just missed with a breaking ball.
Tried to go with the nasty backdoor breaking ball right there. Good job by the batter to take that pitch, work the count even.
Bottom of the second here with no score. 1-1 pitch is a knuckle curve. He's in the hole now. 1-2. The 1-2 gets him swinging. He struck him out. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Right fielder, Josh Reddick.
Here comes the first pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Slapped hard the opposite way. Coming on is Brantley, but he won't get there. It's a base hit. So the Astros put a man aboard to get the inning underway.
Boy, there's a spot that's missed right there. You could see that the catcher was setting up on the outside corner. pitch ends up in the middle of the plate and D-roll, that usually spells disaster for any pitcher.
Yeah, you see it every night, Dan, on the highlights. Mostly if the pitcher executes, guys are out from the offensive standpoint. They miss over the heart of the plate. This is exactly what happens.
And the runner back safely. Into the box, Alex Bregman. No balls and a strike to count. Reddick on at first, nobody out. And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball. Has a look, now the pitch. He's running again. Takes this the other way to right, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0 delivery. None out, runners at first and second. Line softly toward the hole, and he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
You know, D-roll as a pitcher, that can be so frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
Here's the first pitch to him. A changeup right on the outside corner for a strike. Correa, 23 years old. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Hey, I think if you ask this guy honestly how his season's gone so far, he'd tell you he's not happy with it. It's been kind of an average year for him, but he has time to get hot and make that salary push.
Behind 0-2 now. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or are you still looking for the double play ball?
This is a great spot to be in as a pitcher. You have 2 strikes, you can bury one for a potential strikeout, and at worst, keep the ball down in the zone. You might be able to turn one pitch into an ending double play.
And a swing and a miss on a huge first out there as he sets him down swinging with the bases loaded.
Now batting, center fielder.
Digging in for his second at bat, George Springer. And a golden opportunity here to give his guys the lead with 3 men aboard. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Third inning, no score to this point. Slow roller back to the mound. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And he recovers to make the play, so a run is across to score, but they do record the second out.
Really good team at bat right there, right? Just put the ball in play. He does just that, gets the ground ball, and brings home the first run of the game from third.
Riding in once again, Yuli Gurriel. He drew a base on balls his first time up. First offering on its way. Hit on the ground to third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Astros 1 and the Indians nothing. And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. And you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that one just missed outside. Swing and a little blooper to center. Springer coming on, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first down. Into the box, Yan Gomes. First pitch coming. Here it is. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Great job by the pitcher right there to pull the string. He knew he had an aggressive hitter at the plate, somebody who was sitting on fastball and ready to do damage, and he was able to slow him down right there and get him off balance.
And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. There's a breaking ball that misses off the plate. Three and 1 to Yan Gomes.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
And that hole at bat, I feel like he really didn't want to challenge him. And I'm really surprised by that, because I think this is a guy in the bottom third of the order you have to go right after.
Ready for another chance? Francisco Lindor. He flew out in his last at bat. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Lays off 1-0.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
2-0 now.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Waiting his turn on deck next is Jason Kipnis. He's set. Here's the 3-0. Leaves a changeup high for a strike.
There's a called strike on a changeup. Not a particularly good one. That changeup up in the zone like this oftentimes gets hit very hard. Was able to get away with it that time, but if he's going to be successful, he's going to need to get that changeup down in the zone around the knees.
There's one. On to first, and for the second time in 3 innings, they've bounced into a double play, and with this one, the side is retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on MLB Network after this. Vasgersian back alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac as the left-handed hitting catcher Brian McCann settles in to start out the inning at the plate. First pitch on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Behind 0-2 now. Ramirez into foul territory, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Yes, it will. He's got himself a one-out single. But now a throw from the outfield will get him. How slow can you be? So with 2 gone here in the 4th, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And as you see there, just 1 mile an hour separating these 2 arms so far. 96 on one hand, 95 on the other. Digging in to try it again, Rob Pena. First offering on its way. And that one stayed up a little high. 1 run, 5 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Grounded to the right. Kipnis has it. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros, but they lead it 1-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jason Kipnis. He'll lead it off against Lance McCullers.
Jason Kipnis.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a strike.
Quite an interesting outing up to this point as we head into the middle innings. He's pitching quite well, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage, less than 40%. That's going to be something he's going to need to clean up moving forward.
Behind 0-2 now. Now here's the pitch. And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
Now at the plate, Jose Ramirez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. Missed with a breaking ball. The 2-0 on the way. Finds the zone, strike 1. Now the 2-1. Bounce to first. Gurriel scoops it up, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Edwin Encarnacion.
Edwin Encarnacion now. Here's the first pitch to him. Looks at a sinker on the outside corner. No runs, 2 hits, no errors to this point for the Indians. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. The 1-1 home is taken for strike 2. Hit hard back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So good work on a 1-2 count to get on base.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
First pitch of the at-bat. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me. A nice bullet in the gap gets the job done in this situation.
The 0-1 delivery. Now here's a ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Gone. He uses that short porch to an advantage. Home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Home run number 2 for him on the year, and the Tribe take a 2-1 lead.
When this one left the bat, I thought it was going to be an easy out to right, but it just kept carrying and carrying, and the right fielder gave it a great effort and almost brought it back, but no dice.
Stepping in now, Eric Thames. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Missed low and inside with it. 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. His fastball that misses.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Indians get a couple of runs here on the strength of this 2-run home run. We played 4. It's now 2-1 Cleveland. Digging in and looking for more, Josh Reddick. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit on the ground to short. Lindor is up with it. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And you can see that he's had it working here in the first 2 months of the year, currently leading the AL in that category. Digging in once again, Alex Bregman. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Lindor is there, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. So yet another strong outing for him tonight as we show you the league leaders in ERA. And as you can see there, he's currently in 5th place in that department in the AL race. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. A ball and no strikes. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. And he lays off again, ball 3.
This is good patience here to work at the 3-1, especially after 2 quick outs to start the inning. Even if you don't end up getting a hit or drawing a walk, at least you're making the guy work a little bit and giving your pitcher a chance to rest a little.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Astros go down 1-2-3. Our score remains 2-1. Striding in for the Indians, Norman Payne. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A bouncer up the middle. To his left, Correa. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he takes ball one. Naquin tends to have more success against right-handed pitching like this than he does against southpaws. Could be a comfort thing. Maybe he just picks up the ball a little better, but that's the book on him at this point. A 2-0 count to the Indians left fielder. This is on the ground over to first. Gurriel brings it in, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The catcher, number 8, Yan Gomes.
Stepping into the box, Yan Gomes. He drew a walk his first time up. First offering on its way. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Now the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Misses. Ball 2.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
3-2 now. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Down in order go the Tribe. They lead it 2-1. Here's Carlos Correa now for the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Now another 0-2. Liner towards second. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. Doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0, he's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
Here's George Springer. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. No hits to this point. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Naquin's under it. 1 down.
First baseman, number 10, Julian Gabriel.
Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. He was a ground out victim last time up. Throw over to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. And again a throw, runner back safely. Here comes the first pitch. In the dirt, and now let's see. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. And not what they were hoping for, as that moves the possible tying run into scoring position.
Well, the graphic here isn't going to properly show just how far that pitch was from the strike zone. That thing wasn't even close, and I think it made the decision to move up a base pretty easy to make.
Two balls and no strikes. Correa, the runner at second with one away. Now the 2-1 pitch is put in play to the right side of the infield. To his left, Kipnis in time to first, and there are two away.
Good pitch right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball is the result.
Here's the catcher, Brian McCann, as he'll take strike one on the inside corner. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Ready with the 1-1. Two balls and a strike.
Did get the call there, but you can't let that bother you. Just have to say, so what? Make another good pitch.
As a look, now the pitch. And that misses, so they fall behind McCann here, 3-1.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
And he missed with it there, ball 4. It's a two-out walk with the runner still at third.
Boy, oh boy, that's a tough one for the pitcher. He's definitely wondering, where the heck was that pitch? I think he called it high, but our strike zone says otherwise.
Tyler White will bat next, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike one. As a look, now the pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Now the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. The 0-2 once more. Another one sent foul. Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the sixth. And a classic 0-2 pitch as the changeup misses low, and it's 1-2 now.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
Sent on the ground out to second. Kipnis is there on to first, and the Astros can't cash in as that ends the inning. 2 left for the Astros. They're down 2-1. So here's Francisco Lindor now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma, smile, hits from both sides of the plate with pop, defense, you name it. GM's dream right here.
Two and one now to the Tribe's leadoff man. Now the 2-1. Hit hard down the line. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. And this will find the wall now over near the 325 sign. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
The second baseman, number 22, Jason Kipnis.
Runner at second now. Nobody out. And standing in now, the power-hitting second baseman, Jason Kipnis. first pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
In today's game, it's seeing so many guys strike out and not worry about it. I'd love to see a little two-strike approach right here. Maybe shorten up a little bit and try and force-feed something the other way.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away.
Up next for Cleveland, third baseman, Jose.
Riding in once again, Jose Ramirez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
I mean, what a diamond in the rough Jose Ramirez has been for Terry Francona and the Cleveland Indians. This guy burst on the scene in 2016, just absolutely set that lineup on fire. They were looking for a guy to bail out Michael Brett.
And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
And here with the infield back, they were giving him the run on a ground ball, so he just takes advantage of that and drives the run home. Good approach.
Digging in to try it again, Edwin Encarnacion. He singled his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. 2 out, nobody on. That's wide, 2-0. The 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
And he won't even have to take the bat off its moorings. A 4-pitch walk here.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Michael Brantley will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. First delivery to him on the way. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. Encarnacion leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. The 1-1 is in off the plate.
You know, he was really pounding the strike zone early on, but he's kind of gotten away from that here a bit. He might just need a little reminder to attack hitters and trust his stuff.
2-1, here it is. Right over the middle, knee high. Working for the punch out and the offering. Sinker. 3-2 now.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
The 3-2 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Springer. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. A run, a hit, and a man left. 7th inning coming up. It's the Indians 3 and the Astros 1. Back here in Cleveland, 7th inning coming up with the Indians on top. But before we get any further, let's check out our game summary for the first 6 innings. Leading off the inning, Rob Pena, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
0-1 the count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Nope.
And a fastball just below the knees, ball one. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball. The 2-2. Strike three on a pitch in the dirt. Gomes has it. The throw to first is in time, one down. So the Houston lineup turns over, and to the plate, Josh Reddick. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter. We're in the seventh inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
The 1-2. Swing and a liner, but unfortunately right after shortstop for the second out. So he's just a third of an inning away from putting up another 0 as we take a look at the ball clubs with the lowest team ERAs. And you can see that this staff currently leads the AL in that category. And that'll bring up the former first rounder Alex Bregman. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Now here's the pitch. Line to the right side. So he'll add one to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one.
Wow, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his third single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
Into the box now, Jose Altuve. And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center. Brantley is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Astros leave one. They still trail it here 3-1. Hector Rondon gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Hector Rondon.
Ready for another chance? Eric Thames. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th. First offering on its way. Hit sharply on the ground. But this is foul for the first strike. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. The 1-2. Freezes him. A strikeout looking.
The right fielder, number 6.
Digging in once again, Norman Payne. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. He's set. Here it comes. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. The 0-1 pitch. And that one stayed too low apparently.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
A wave and a miss.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
One out, nobody on. Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Reddick. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting, center fielder, Tyler Naquin.
Striding in for the Indians, Tyler Naquin. He was a ground out victim last time up. Rondon's ready. Here comes the first pitch. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. And he misses there. 1-2. The 1-2 is a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last two were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
The 2-2 lifted down the line in left. Pena shading to his right, and that retires the side. Indians go down 1-2-3, and it's still 3-1.
Your attention, please.
New pitcher to tell you about. It's a guy drafted number 6 overall out of North Carolina in 2006. The 6'6" lefty Andrew Miller. Here's Carlos Correa now. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. First pitch coming. Here it is. Towards second. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. And there are the final numbers for the Indians starter. He was on point from the get-go this evening. Here's George Springer, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Yeah, Matty, you're seeing a lot of late swings on the fastball tonight because this guy has had everything working. He has them in the proverbial rocking chair.
8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Hit back up the middle. Kipnis ranging to his right. The throw will be in time at first, and Miller's got it rolling here. 2 away.
Now batting.
2 very good pitching performances illustrated there as we give you a look at our starter comparison in this 3-1 contest. Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. Lifetime against Andrew Miller. He's 1 for 2. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that misses for ball 1. Miller has a strong chance of being an all-star this year. He's currently leading the vote totals among relief pitchers.
Hey, let's give a round of applause to the fans for voting this guy first at his position right now. He is not what comes to mind when you think all-star, but you know what? Check the numbers right now in the first half. He has been a dominant player. This is well-deserved.
Popped him up. Thames moving to his left, and that's the third out. So nothing happening this time around. Home half of the eighth straight ahead. Cleveland's out in front, 3-1. Ken Giles is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
Number 53, Ken Giles.
Ready once again, Yan Gomes. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yan Gomes.
First delivery to him on the way. And that one just missed outside. The 1-0 now to Gomes. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
3-0 now. Three and 1.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Three-two pitch. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home eighth.
Yeah, that strategy is great when it works, but when it doesn't, it's ugly. And he was here to face one guy, and he couldn't get it done.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. On the move is Springer. And a dive out there in left center, but he can't come up with it. Gomes isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. And he's safe at the plate as they extend their lead to 3.
Hey, D-Roll, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
And as the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Smoke toward the hole. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. And they'll add one more to the lead. It's now a 5-1 ball game.
That's one of the problems right there, D-Roll. When you play the infield in, you cut down a lot of angles. Normal infield depth, that might be an out.
Yeah, you got it. As a hitter right here, Dan, you take a deep breath knowing hard contact is usually going to result in a knock.
Standing in now, Jose Ramirez. He swings and sends it on a line to right center. Dives, and he hangs on for the out. Wow.
They often say in baseball it's better to be lucky than good. This pitcher's been having a rough go of it lately, but that diving catch right there might have saved this inning and possibly saved the game.
Edwin Encarnacion now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. And this is taken outside for ball one. Right-hander starts to loosen out from the bullpen now. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike one. Kipnis, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. And this is a ball to Encarnacion. 2-1 now. The 2-1 is swung on and missed for strike number two. Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Here's Michael Brantley.
He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. A ball and a strike. Hits are even at 7 apiece. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. The 1-2 pitch is looked at for ball number 2. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We've played 8 full. It's the Indians 5 and the Astros 1. And welcome back to our MLB Network broadcast from Progressive Field in Cleveland, Ohio. Nick Good from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Nick Goodman.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brian McCann. He's 1 for 2 in this one. First offering on its way. A ball and no strikes. Now the 1-0 is taken, strike one.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th. A reminder that coming up after the ball game tonight, we'll have full highlights of the game exclusively right here on the show. Tyler White will bat next. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First delivery to him on the way. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Pitch on the way. Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Popped him up. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out. Striding in for Houston, Rob Pena. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. And with about 32,000 in the building, they're on their feet now. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
4 wins in a row for these guys, and I'm sure they're feeling pretty good about themselves. We'll see how long they can keep this up.
Tonight's game comes to an end. 5-1 the final score. The Cleveland Indians took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Trevor Bauer wins his league-leading 10th game of the year. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa and the lefty Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Cleveland Indians, 5 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Astros, 1 run, 7 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 55 minutes. A reminder that the Regional Transfer Authority provides convenient, affordable service to and from Progressive Field. The Rapid Transit System, direct service to Tower City, only a short 10-minute walk from Progressive Field to RTA's walkway to Gateway.